day once again, and welcome to our community live. And here with me is none other than our Give at Work facilitator. Let's give a hand to Miss May Galliardo. Yay! Right. Before anything else, we would like to encourage everyone to like and, of course, share this video with your friends so that they will know that we are having our community live today, and we will be talking about Give at Work program of our mission department here at Qualfon. And of course, you can also comment down below your questions or any inquiries that is related for our discussion for today. Right? And Miss May is willing to answer all your questions in the comment section below. And of course, if you want a shout out as well, you can comment down below your name so that we can give you a shout out. All right? And 2 weeks ago, we had our discussion regarding Learn at Work as one of the mission verticals here at Qualfon. And now, what we will be talking about is another mission vertical, another program of our mission department, which is Give at Work. And we have here in front of me, in front of all of us, is our facilitator of Give at Work program here in Cebu, none other than Miss May. Hi, Miss May.
Hi, Sergio.
Kindly greet our audiences now.
Guys, good afternoon. Thank you for watching Qmmunity Live with me for today.
Yes, hello, Miss May. Miss May, thank you so much for gracing the show and for saying yes to our invitation. Although your shift is like not the normal shift that we have. Like her shift, actually, for the information of everyone, is what's the time of your shift, Miss?
Usually goes in at 4 and then goes down again. It actually depends on activities and all.
So as you can see, although her hectic schedule and her shifting schedule, she graced the show just to be with you and to explain with you what Give at Work means and what is Give at Work. But before anything else, kindly introduce yourself or kindly tell us about yourself so that our audience would be able to know more about yourself, of course.
Okay, so I am May Antoinette Galliardo. So I am happily married. Thank you for that one. I have 2 kids, and then I'm originally from Camigan Island. And then it's just around 8 years ago I transferred here in Cebu.
Oh, that's amazing. So, she's happily married, guys.
So,
and 2 kids, right?
Yes.
Miss? 2 kids, 2 boys.
Yes, and incoming one.
Wow, congrats!
Thank you.
Congratulations, Miss May. So, do not stress out. Relax because you will have another one. Hopefully, a girl.
Hopefully, this time it's a girl.
Okay.
We're praying for that one.
Praying for that because I know that it's every couple wants a balance of like success of their child, right? Of
Yes.
their children. Okay. Congratulations in advance, Miss May. Now, before or prior your employment here at Qualphone, can you tell us your previous work experiences?
I had a work experience with a non-government organization before. So I think I forgot the the year now, but it's around 2013 for almost 3 years. So it's a non-government organization, focuses on international volunteer exchange. So I was there for almost 3 years, and it was a good job. But then I actually stopped from attending college, man. So when my mother got sick at that time, and then I decided to stop and then take good care of her. So when after all the medications and all, I decided to go back again in Cebu and then hopefully be a student again as a social work student. But then another problem came in, so I have to work as a job order employee in the SWD. So I was there while I was working, while I was studying. So and then I graduated social work, and then from there I'm here now.
That was an amazing story, no?
Yes.
Your heart really belongs to like extending your help and assistance to the community, knowing that you've taken the field or the path of being a social worker?
Yes, maybe because I grew up in a simple community, in a simple family that focuses on parish youth activities
Oh,
and something like that. So it's actually a normal stuff for me
yeah, that's
already.
interesting because
Yes,
I, for one, took psychology, and psychology and social
work is
work
this
is like
correlated.
yeah, correlated to one another.
Yes.
Okay, and of course, with that experience, how did you end up working with Qualfon?
When my contract ended in disability, I was very frustrated, no, to get a job because I'm a mom of two.
Yeah.
Then I have to be equally earning. Though even my husband doesn't ask for it, no, I have like a personal belief that I really need to work. So I went here in Qualphone. I applied for a call center agent, submitting my resume, the normal resume and all, and not even minding what I graduated, my background and everything. So I just want to have a job. And then during the initial interview, I think it was Miss Garnett who had the interview with me. She told me, "Oh my God, wait, why are you here again?" And then I was like, I'm applying for a job, applying for a call center agent." And she told me, "Oh my God, your resume is not
Your credential,
is not
yeah.
for not for here." So, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna lose this one." So, and then she told me, "Can you wait for me?" So I waited for around almost an hour, which was I was very very nervous. No, okay, I don't know
Oh, what
what
would
will
be your
happen next.
result?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then she told me after an hour that we actually have an open position that is very suitable sa imuha. So and then wow, what is that? And then she told me, "Oh, a care and give out work facilitator." And I was like, "What is
What's that?
facilitator?" That's actually
Yeah.
the first question nga ni pop up jud sa ako. So I went home at that time. I waited for the call, and then I had an interview after a week or 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks after
After.
that one. And then I was like, "Oh my God, Lord, I really need a job." So it was a tough ride at first because of the procurement system and all.
Yeah.
And then after a few weeks, then I joined the team on April 2000, 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
So
So
you just celebrated your 2 years here at
yes, last
Qualfon.
April.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so that's the
So
story.
yeah, that's the story. And you were applying for another job, but
Yes.
God has really an answered prayer and took you to the right path
Yes.
of leading your way to the right position that you are suitable with,
Yes.
and that is being the give at work facilitator. That is really in line to your line of field, right?
I wasn't even expecting it really because those years was like a very tough year for all the social work graduates because there
Yes.
were just limited
Yeah.
job
And when you say
positions.
social worker, it's always like the SWD, right?
Yes.
Government or non-government
And you should have
organization.
your license.
Yes.
Yeah, but then at that time I don't have the license yet. So and until now, not yet.
But do you have any plans? Knowing
Hopefully
that you already have Six Sigma yellow belt?
hopefully in the near future, no. Sometimes it will take us really right time to do the
Correct.
thing.
Yeah, just step by step, and surely you will
Baby
get your
steps.
your goal. Yeah, baby steps,
Yeah.
and you will get to the right path,
Yes.
right? If you really want it, and if you that is your goal, then for sure you will get that one. You will
Yes.
attain that goal. Okay. So now, do you find your job right now as being a give at work facilitator an easy job?
I guess being a facilitator itself, it's very easy, no? But then if you have to leave your own principle, belief, the company's principle, the company's beliefs, then that's another story.
Yes.
You have to understand wholeheartedly your work. It's not just about your job description given to you
Yeah.
on your on your assessment or on your interview
Yeah.
or initial interview, but the whole package itself. So, is it easy? Um, I guess for now I can say I'm on the middle of easy and hard because every day is a learning process. So
Yes.
every day I learn a lot. Every day it's like an itsy bitsy ra. Okay, ra.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, check.
Oh,
I'm done.
correct.
But then there are times, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? And given the fact that though I have a lot of experiences before, it doesn't limit me also ba to do the work here with all the experiences lang. So I
Yes.
really have to grow more.
And develop,
Yeah, and
right?
develop more.
Professionally and personally.
Yes,
And that's
that's it.
what and what's a good thing about you is that you are in the department wherein you really offers a lot of opportunity to
Yes.
the employees personally and professionally.
Yes.
So not, you're in the right
Yes.
department.
I guess so. I
Yeah.
hope they feel the same too.
Okay, so there you go, millennials. Miss May actually mentioned a very important lesson earlier. Like, if you want to make your job as easy as you want it to be, even if it's beyond your job description, you need to think it as a different one. Like,
Yes.
it should not. You always. You need not to always think that it's a job, it's a work,
Yes.
but you need to live by it. You need to live by your principles so that it would be easier for you.
Yes.
Although, of course, life would be tough sometimes and it will get rough as well. But
Yes.
always remember that there is sunshine after the storm.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So now I would like to know how it feels like to be working as a give at work facilitator.
How it feels to be like a facilitator. It's
Yes.
like a kuan. It's like a when I my feelings every time I wake up every day was like, can I survive this day? That's really my question every day. I usually ask my husband every time ko magdungan ni og lakaw, can I survive this day? And then he will tell me, oh, I know, I believe in you. I know you can do it. And then I was like, and then I log in and then work. And then, as you have mentioned, it's not every day easy.
Yes.
So there were times I can say that medyo lisod, rough, and then sometimes your capacity or your skills are not enough on the
Yeah.
things that they have to, or the management or the company wants to. So you don't have any choice but to not to go back, but you have to go straight. No, you have to go kanang something like kailangan kayanan ako. Kay wala man kay laing choice. So it's either sama sa gingon ganiha. Kuan gyud siya. You have your own tumong where you're here. So you have to work on it. And then the feeling was like at the end of the day it's fulfilling. Sometimes medyo sakit sa ulo. Okay. The time, the pressure and everything, it's there. But
Knowing that
then
you also need to work for work-life balance as well,
for the
family, personal and work
and then
life.
sometimes you have to extend more than 8 hours of your job or 9 hours of your job. And then sometimes 9 hours or 10 hours, then you have to go back again after a few hours. So it's a different thing. So, but at the end of the day, as long as I knew I helped someone, I knew I did a quite good job, then
Wow.
it's okay for me.
You serve the purpose.
I think so.
Yeah. And the good thing about that is, aside from the shift that you have, the schedule, and you said a while ago that although you question sometimes yourself if you can do it, if you have the ability to do so, but at the end of the day, you can still say that because of this circumstances and consequences, you've learned something,
Yes.
and that makes you grow as an individual. Am I correct? All right. So now, just for the benefit of everyone, can you tell us what is your work usually, or what is give at work facilitate, or what does give at work facilitator do on a daily basis?
On a daily basis, I actually do the coordinations, especially if there will be teams or individuals who wanted to do outreach activities or volunteering activities. So I will show them the list of our partner communities and non-government agencies,
Yes.
centers, anything that they want. Then if they already chosen the partner now or someone they can help, then I'll do the coordination. But then it actually kanang sometimes beyond that work we usually also do the work of admin works and all.
Yeah.
But for the give it's more on coordination and then trying to cook something programs or activities to benefit the people who are in need, the communities who
The
are in need.
community. That's why we have this mission to be the best BPO, make people's lives better.
Yes.
Because we are not only touching the lives of our employees, but the community that surround us, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now if you're going to rate your experience here in Qualfon from 1 as being the best and 10 as being the worst,
Okay.
what would be your experience rate for that?
I think I'm on the fourth because I really enjoyed my job in Qualfon. It's very fulfilling in terms of my passion, my belief. The pay, it's no problem with me. It's okay. It's okay that you kayo. And then the time. But then as I've mentioned, every day is a learning process.
Yes.
I wanted to learn more. I wanted to be someone who is more of a person than I am yesterday. So I really have to work pa. So I'll put on my experience on the fourth level because I know that siguro mas magdugay pa ko diri, then it would be a good experience for me.
Yes, it's right now because I've been here for 6 years and you've learned so much
Yes.
every single day, and every day is like a new day.
Yes.
Like you will not, although you will have a routinary routinary schedule or task, but at the end of the day you can still feel and you can learn something new each
Yes.
every single day.
Well, I guess the challenge lang for me, no? Okay, I know you're single. You're
Yeah.
single. Me, I have my own family, so
Yes.
the maybe the challenge is how to balance my life,
Balance,
my
yeah.
married life, my life as a mother, and then at work. So
As a wife as well.
yes, as a wife as well. So I've told you now that there are times that we have to extend more than 9 hours of our shift. So sometimes my husband will tell me, "Mapay plano mo ulit?" And then I admit there were a lot of times that we fought for that one because of that one.
Yeah.
And then my children will tell me, "Mama, you did not attend the PTA meeting.
Oh.
Mama, you did not attend like this. Mama, are you the one who gonna fetch us?" Or something like that. And then I will tell them, "No, baby. I'm sorry for that one." But then I'm actually seeing it as a chance for me to at least work hard, and then
Yeah.
maybe next time on the next circumstances, on the same circumstances, then maybe I could tell them I'll be the one to fetch you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
so-
course. Mm-mm. So during your it means that during your spare time you would give your whole time with them.
Yes. Actually, my life only revolves with office and then our house.
Yeah.
No, I do have friends.
No extra.
I have friends. I have a lot of friends, but sometimes maybe because I transferred,
Priorities. Yeah.
priorities, and then I transferred in Cebu, so my friends are more on in Mindanao. So it's like, okay, it's okay. We're still friends.
Yeah.
We're still friends.
So hi to
No.
your friends
Hi,
right
my
now.
friends. Yeah, so I've missed them a lot. There are times that I felt down, and then I'm gonna text them. How I wish it's a different life, but then it's already there. No, it's not like I'm very being emotional, but life is like that. So it's like reprioritizing your priorities, especially like now.
And I believe as well that having a very challenging job will give you something that could help you grow more as an individual.
Yes.
Because if you are in a status quo level, then you will be bored. You will not
Yes.
be like you will just sit there and then do nothing and then
Yes.
get tired of
There.
doing nothing,
Yeah,
right?
doing nothing.
Compared to you as being like you have to work with this, you need to
Yes.
really exert effort for you to be able to meet your goals,
Yes.
your tasks for the day. And I also want I mean, I also believe in that kind of principle as well, that if you want to, if you are the type of person that want to be productive on on a daily basis, then you want to challenge yourself.
Yes. You have
Because
to.
if you're in a stagnant, then you will be called as lazy,
Yeah.
right?
Then that would be the time you're gonna ask yourself, am I being me? Or
Yeah.
am I being productive?
Yes.
And then it's very, very hard question, Jude. Okay, you're gonna question yourself as a working person. Then
Yeah, that's correct. So self-evaluation is very
yes.
important.
Every now and then. It's a very
Yeah.
good one.
So if you're questioning yourself, you can pause for a while and then ask
Yes.
yourself, am I doing the right thing?
And I think you have to put maybe around 10 to 15 minutes alone
Yeah.
every day. You know?
Yes.
Maybe just inside the CR, it's okay.
That's correct. I remember in Alfred Adler's theory, you need to have
Yes.
self-efficacy.
Yes.
So you
it
need
is.
to like you need to have time for yourself to think, to meditate, and to
Yes.
make self-realization so that you can be productive in your day.
Yes.
It's very important, guys.
Yes.
So for those millennials who or, I mean, all the people, all the employees that think that I think I have to quit my job right now because it's so stressful. Guys, all you need to do is to pause for a while, think if what made you decide
Yes.
that decision, and of course think that you can do it. If you can do it, if you did it before, of course you can do it now.
Yes. And I always think that you are more luckier than anyone else.
Yes. All right. So there you go. That was an interesting story about our guest. No. So as we can see that her passion for serving other people, the community, has brought her here at Qualfon, and she's extending her service, her assistance to the community surrounding Qualfon, and of course for those in the employees of Qualfon as well. And right now, let's have a break first of all the questions and interviews. Now let's have a game called Cross or Check It.
Okay.
So let's have some
Okay.
fun, Miss. So I will be mentioning
Word.
one word,
Okay.
and then you can raise, yeah, you can raise the check if if the word that I will say relates to your personal or work life, and you can raise the cross mark if it doesn't relate
Okay.
at all.
Sige.
Okay, are you ready?
Okay. I think I
Okay,
am.
are you ready, guys? But before we will start again, may I remind everyone that we are discussing about Give at Work program today for our community live, and this is one of our mission verticals. So if you have any questions about this one, how can you volunteer and whatnot, we will be discussing about that one later. But if you have any questions related to Give at Work or to Miss May, you can drop your questions and comment down below. Okay? And don't forget to share this video with your friends. All right. So now let's start with our word first word.
Okay.
Coffee. It's between.
Maybe because when I was still not pregnant, I really like coffee. But then now, as much as I wanted to, I have to say.
Yeah, you need to stop. Water. You really,
Yes.
you really
Hot
need to
water
drink
will
water.
do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how can you fight your like if you're being sleepy knowing that you will start your day at 4 a.m.?
I have to walk around. No.
Okay.
Sometimes
You need to stretch.
if panahon will give me the luxury of time, then I'll get in at 6 or 7. So sometimes if there's really a need for me to go at 4, then I'll go at 4. Pero
Wow.
mas okay ko sa 7. Diba may say me out, sorry.
Yeah. Special shout out. All right. Family.
Oh my god.
Of course. course, it's a check, right?
Not just my family, but also my extended family.
Yes, of course. So hi to your husband for being so patient.
He asked me earlier if asa daw dapit ang live. So I didn't tell him. I told him I don't know. So I don't know if he's watching.
So if you're watching right now, we've mentioned you earlier. And thank you so much for the support that you've given to Miss May. So K-pop, are you a fan of K-pop?
No. I'm sorry. No offense, man. No
It's
K-pop
okay.
fans, but I'm not into it really.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So what type of music are you listening?
Oh my God, Shaky will kill me for this. All these songs. I'm a very
Classic one?
maybe around 70s or 80s. I grew up with my mom alone.
So you like jazz?
Not, but also Matt Monroe.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's very old.
It's okay because I too would listen sometimes classical songs like the 70s and 80s.
And then my seatmate Shaky will kill me every time I'll just play it on YouTube, and she will tell me very Sunday songs.
Because sometimes it feels so nostalgic, right?
Yes, I miss home. I really miss home. And then sometimes I wanted to go home, but then the circumstances are not very good, so I'll just stay here. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. But just to let you know, I really love to go to Camiguin.
You could go
Camiguin
there.
has a lot of nice beaches. And maybe before 2019 will end, I will go there.
You could go
I'll
there in
visit your place.
October. You can go there in October.
Sure.
It's the nicest panahon.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Maybe later I will ask you what would be the nice places.
Maybe I can give you our address.
Yeah, I will visit your house. Okay.
Sure.
Are you into books or novels?
Like this, I started reading pocket books. Tagalog pocket books, you can relate.
Yeah.
Since elementary. So I remember bawian ko sa kong maestra kay mabasa sad siya. So I read a lot in the high school and then college. But then when I entered marriage, medyo wala lang ako siya napadayon kay of course sometimes I read love stories, so sometimes reality versus
Expectation or fantasy.
So sometimes it's very kanang uncommon, no, and
Yeah.
then it's very unfair for me if I'll think of I just hope I have like that, and then this is my life, so I better stop reading na lang.
Yes. So at least it means that you are being matured now.
Yes. But sometimes I wanted to buy, but then it's very expensive now.
Yeah, it's very expensive. Unlike before when I was high school,
Yes.
I remember that I have to rent it for 5 pesos only.
Yes, 5 pesos, and then now you have to buy it around 400.
Wow, before it was like
Before
100.
350, the big one, the
thick
big ones,
one.
the thick ones, like the Nicholas Sparks and all the it's around 350.
Yeah.
So before
So now it's
around
500.
400, 500, something like that.
Yeah, I still have a lot of books and novels that I have to read.
Yeah. Good for you. You have all the time.
Sometimes I have. We need to have a life, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Do you like sunset? Are you
Sunset. No.
So
I like sunrise.
you like sunrise?
I feel lonely if it's sunset. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't like waking up during sunset. So I don't really sleep in the afternoon. Yes, I don't.
So
I
you
really
don't like
the
siesta?
feeling, no. I like siesta, but it's after lunch probably. But if I'm gonna sleep around 4 or 3 and then I wake up on 5 or 6, no.
You don't want
No, I don't like that. I
Yeah.
really don't like the feeling. It's very, very sad. I don't know why.
Because the day is about to end. Right?
Yes.
Because we have this notion or
Yes.
perception that if it's about to end or if the sun sets, then it means that another day will about to end. So
That's it.
sunrise is like another day.
Yeah, a new day.
A new day, a new life to live on. Online shopping.
Oh my god!
Guilty pleasure.
Oh my god, Sasha, beep beep beep.
We might get demonetized about that one, but yeah.
Yes.
Online shopping. We also shop, though my colleagues are purely boys here in
Yes.
marketing, but they love to shop in through
Yeah.
online just to this one and this one are from online
Ah.
shopping.
Yeah, I'm very
From the
guilty of
online
that
shops.
one. Yes.
Okay, how about fruit?
Fruits, yes.
Vegetables.
Yes.
Are you a picky eater?
No, I'm not.
So
I'm a very okay goer.
that's good.
Yes.
At
Maybe
least,
halata
right?
sa ko ang lawas. Just,
Just lang.
just lang.
Fast food.
Um, Maybe in my younger years,
But
I
now,
really like fast food. I want it fast. I want fast food. But then when I have children, I really wanted to have a quality time with them. So I wanted to cook.
cook for them.
Yes. But sometimes when I bake, my youngest son Michael loves chocolate cake so much.
Wow,
So
you
when I
bake
bake, I don't know why he's not eating it. But
the other
eldest
child.
child, he eats it. But then the younger, he doesn't want it. I don't know why. Maybe it's not lami.
Or maybe he doesn't like chocolate because there are
No, he
people.
likes chocolate, man. The youngest. He really loves chocolate. Any kind of chocolate, he likes it. But then when I bake it, I don't know why. Maybe he doesn't like it.
How about this? I know that you're from Camiguin and it has a lot of beaches there. So the beach.
Yes. I sometimes cry every time I feel down. Diba? We have
Oh
ups and
yeah, we
downs.
have that.
And I will tell my husband, I wanted to go to the beach. What?
It's your sanctuary.
Yes, it is. I wanted just to lay down there and then it's like, okay, I wanna stay here.
And feel the sound of the waves.
Yes, yes. No matter if it's white sand or black sand or brown sand or whatever. But I wanted beach.
Yeah. Beaches
Beach is
love.
the
Jeepney.
Yes. I learned to no, I didn't grow up man having car man. So I have all the we have the man, the commoners the tricycle
Yes.
in our place. So I'm very okay with jeepney and then tricycle. But then when my husband decided to get a car, I learned to to be dependent, very dependent with the car. So, but then for the past few months, since we don't have the same schedule, man, so back to basic.
Back to basic.
And then I live in Talampan, so I have to run after the jeepney.
That's good.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. So that's our game, cross and or
Okay.
check it, and it's a very interesting
Yes, it is.
story earlier. And now we have one question here from Ralph Salamanca. Hi, Sir Pepe.
Okay.
Hello. His question goes like this: What are the challenges you've encountered so far in your department?
I don't know if it's okay to say this, but maybe the resources. It's very challenging because as much as we wanted to help the communities who are in need, the centers, the people who are the group of people, especially kanang masunugan, mabahaan, matatag makawatan, but it's in a special case, no. Sometimes ang resources dili siya enough to everyone. So that's why maybe if Ralph is from Qualfon, maybe he's familiar with a call for donation for the
Yeah.
fire victims of ay ganon.
So from care
Yes.
at work to give at work.
Yeah,
right?
so but then the challenge is the resources, and then the second one, prioritize lang ako. The second one is the participation of the people. Though I'm very confident with the Qualfon people, no, they're very very cooperative Jude, in terms of helping others. It's just that sometimes it's very hard to explain or to let the new people or lahi nga prinsipyo ng mga
Yes.
tao to understand what we are working for. Sometimes they see it as a baggage, no?
Yeah.
Very baggage Jude. Pero that's why, but then we're actually trying our best to explain why it's here, why we are here, why we are doing this. So I just hope everyone knows about this and then have the heart to give something back.
Yes, it's a good thing that you're working and at the same time you give back to others,
Yes,
right?
that's
Because there is this feeling, a fulfilling feeling, once you've done something for your community.
Yes.
So it's priceless. No amount of money can buy that, right? That kind of
Yes.
feeling. So I hope for those kind of people who are difficult or hard to really understand what Give at Work is really doing, I hope they can be enlightened as to
Yes.
what is their main purpose, why Qualfon is doing Give at Work program, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So, thank you so much, Sir Pepe, for that question. And now let's go back to our Q&A or question and answer. So, I know that there are a lot of people will be asking right now, what is Give at Work? So, can you tell us more what is Give at Work?
So, Give at Work is one of the 5 verticals under Mission Office. So, yun yun naman.
Yes.
The learn, the communication, the care,
The give.
the give, and then and also the fun.
Yes, the
So,
fun.
Give, it actually focuses on helping communities, people who are in need. It could be dili lang kinabahaan, nasunugan. It could be centers for children who are sick,
Yes.
centers for children who are abused, center for children who are very poor, that they have to be adopted by the certain religious people and something like that. So it actually focuses on that one. And then we do the outreach activities, and then we also do the volunteering activities.
Wow. That's amazing. So it's somewhat like CSR or corporate social responsibility as
Yes,
well.
we do that one since we are bringing man the company's name,
Yes.
but we are actually trying to refocus, which is from CSR. We do it to be personal social responsibility, because I personally I believe no one. I mean, even poor kay ka, no? Even you don't have the time,
Yes.
the money, the everything that you have right now, you can always give something, even though gamay kaya na siya. So I think that's the belief that I learned, or I brought since I was in college. So karon we wanted to have it to be on a personal social responsibility.
Wow.
Kaya di ba, we are very blessed, we have
Yes.
work. You've seen people in the streets, wala sila trabaho. They don't have got a chance to go to school, to work, and to be fed 3 times a day. Wala gid sila ana. So it's our time to be responsible. It's our time to give back to them.
And at the same time, like aside from the corporate social responsibility, it's also like we are also focusing on like the personal touch, right?
Yes.
Like holistic approach. Like not
Yes.
all the time the company will say to you like, hey, volunteer for this work,
Yeah.
volunteer for this community outreach program. So if you want something to give back to the others, like
Yes.
you can just inform the mission office, right?
Yeah, they can actually visit me anytime, as long as I'm there, no?
Yeah.
But there are some staff man that coming in.
Yeah, that can
Accommodate.
accommodate your queries and
Yes.
inquiries. All right, how about this one? How did the idea of Give at Work start?
I think it started in 2013, wherein the Qualfon Foundation was funded, and then it's more on the corporate social responsibility. No, I remember I heard a lot of Qualfon before, about
Yes.
Qualfon before, and then it all talks about the outreach activities, the big ones, the big ones, and then a lot of it, and then it shifted to the mission office with the 5 verticals, not just for the work-life balance, but also to be to be the core or the heart of the company, because we are thinking ba nga, yes, you work, but then how about the half part of your life?
Yes.
You earn, you spend a lot, you spend the money you're working, and then how about your holistic, how about your inner self? Are you satisfied?
Yes.
Are you okay? I mean, how can you work if you have problems at home? If you have some, like, oh my God, kung mama needs a wheelchair, how can I work, and then kulang pa akong money?
Yes.
Then something like that. And then maybe siguro kung magsakay ka og jeep every day or magsakay ka multicab every day, you'll see a lot of people begging. And then you wanted to help them, pero naman tayo may sila. So medyo kanang, which is I'm a fan believer jud nga dili jud maayo dapat kid nga mohatag kano. But then
Yeah.
my husband will tell me, "Hoy, don't do that." Kay you don't know what they are going through.
Yes.
So ako na lang buhaton, di ko matog kwarta, matag ko pagkaon.
Pagkaon. Yeah,
Kana
the
na
same
lang
with
siya.
me. The same with me.
Yeah, so that's the start, no. But then I know there are much more technical kanang
Yes.
start points with the give at work, but that's how we understand it. That's how we do it
And
every
how
day.
it started.
Yes.
Right? And what are the activities of Give at Work?
Activities of give at work were volunteering activities, like individual or group of people can do volunteering activities to our partner not establishment, partner centers or non-governmental organizations. And then the second one is the outreach activities. So outreach activities, we do it per team, but due to some circumstances right now, we do it per OM, per month. So it could be in a group 1, group 3. So
Yes.
you know naman the drill. So that's it. We do it per OM, and then they choose their community, or we choose their community. If they don't have any idea, then the coordination will do. Then if they're gonna choose mango their own community, they have the feeling of connection.
Yeah,
They have
that's correct.
the feeling of rapport, the feeling of kanang wow. I am really doing this,
Yes.
you know?
And of course, we are also focusing on the personal touch, right?
Yes. So kami, mura nagjud mi actually og
Coordinate.
tabang. Tig coordinate, tig hatag whatever they need. So we are also encouraging them to share their blessings. So it's not just our kami lang gagasto for the outreach program, but they're also giving something. So, mura siya og kanang shared costing. But we do it ever since, man. So, it's a kanang cost shared gid siya every time we do the outreach activities.
But at the end of the day, it's a good opportunity for
Yes.
people to have another extra not baggage but extra task,
Yes.
because it's a fulfilling feeling to give back to the community and to others who are in need of our assistance and help.
Yeah, especially with the programs nga yearly na mo ganabuhat, especially with the Team Darwin nga dapat graduate in Kabungaan. So they do that one every April, March kanang graduation time sa public school. So they actually for us, we only shoulder the transportation going to Katmon and going back here. But then those people kanang they will shell out 50 per head to buy or to rent a toga for the graduates.
Wow.
So, and then the people who will go there, the agents, the employees who will go there, it's their own choice to be there after shift and then go back on the 9 p.m. because it's very far, no? Katmon is very far, and then Kabungan is on the bukid, so
Yes,
it's very
correct.
far. So that's
And
it.
at the same time, they had their
Their shift.
and then after that, they need to go to Kapmon just to
Then
go
from
there.
Katmon, they have to work
Going back
again.
in. Yeah.
So that's it.
So they are heroes
Yes, very,
in their own ways.
Yes, of course.
Right. So we've been talking about care at work and give at work earlier. So what are the differences between
Well, I guess
that program?
for care, no, the give at work, it's more on giving opportunities to our employees to help other people, no? Help other people, help the communities, giving back. While the care is like helping our employees. So it could be in emergency cases, medical, hospital, bereavement, panganak, anything like that. But then it's more on the we also have this like nalakay problema, then you
can
wanted
share,
you can share it to chaplaincy or sa ako ba, depende kung asa ka komportable. And then the problem next is of course na magidi usahay kinahanglan siya ta financial assistance, no? Kay dili man nato malikayan, dili nato siya ma-stop in coming over, no? Munuktok na siya, pwede ko masulod, dili kina siya, makulit na siya tunga sa imo, then boom. So we are there to support. It's not very big, guys, ha? Don't expect too much. As long as kung sali makaya na mo, it would really depends on the number of cases, the number of resources we have, and then of course the assessment. Okay, we have to assessment all the cases. To be fair, no?
To sum up, care is internal and
Yes.
give is for the
External.
community or external.
Yes.
All right. So you have an idea now what is care at work and give at work.
In a social work basis or psychology basis,
Uh-uh.
care at work means case work, means
Yes.
individual work, or sometimes group work, depende sa kaso, no? And then the give at work, it's more on the group work or community
Community
work.
work. Yes. Right. So you have an idea now. So again, if you do have any questions for our viewers now, please comment down below. All right. Now you have a new campaign, right?
Yes.
That's the back to school campaign. So give us the
Yes.
idea
Um,
about the back to school campaign.
It's actually part of the Brigada Escuela campaign of 2019. So there was actually a big transition, no, from the past
Yes.
years until this year. So we received a lot of letters for the Brigada Escuela, and we are very very sorry for the other schools who were not able to be kanang entertained ba. Kay our resources is not very kuan manggod dako sad. So we are campaigning for the Brigada Escuela for Sirao Integrated School. Kumuta na mo asa madapit na dito na siya sa taas.
Of course, the famous Sirao
Yeah, the
Flower
Sirao.
Garden.
So there's a Sirao Integrated School. So we are trying to help the 133 kinder and grade 1 students. So every employer, every donor have a choice of to donate set A, the notebook set, and then the writing set for set B. So in every set na inyong ihatag, Qualfon will also give a tumbler or a lunchbox for them.
Wow.
So it's our part of the bargain. But then we're all encouraging everyone to donate.
That's amazing. And you have set A and set B, right?
Yes.
And so can you encourage more employees to donate and to help the community?
Yes. First, I want to thank everyone who did the donations na. There were a lot of people answered our call. So as of last week, we have 75 sets already.
Wow.
I don't know yet if it's set A or set B, but it's a mixture na siya sa set A and set B. So we are looking for more. Kay we are wanted to extend, no, not just in Sirao but also the other
To
schools,
other schools.
yes, nga nanginhanglan sa tuwa. So I'm encouraging everyone to donate. Our costing, please, we don't accept money, ha. You need to buy it. You need to buy it on your own. The costing is around, pinaka cheapest is 100 peso per set. So it's very convenient. You can do it by group. You can put your names there and then earn hours for our give at work points. We're not sure yet if we can exchange something like that at the end of the year, but hopefully it can help you with your learn at work courses. If you have Coursera or Linda, na man na sila kinahanglan nga outreach hours, so you can have it. So it's a very convenient.
We have here, it's in the screen right now. Set A
Yes.
is the notebook set, and of course the set B, the writing set, right?
Yes.
And if you want to donate, you can drop those
Yes, the
items
boxes.
or sets in the boxes located in the
Ground floor and then 11th floor, and we're putting one on the 10th or on the 12th, but probably there will be third box for that one.
All right. So again, you can drop the requirements to any boxes located
Yes.
on the ground floor and 11th floor and soon 10th floor.
Yes, hopefully. And then, guys, our campaign is extended until July 6.
So what are
please,
you waiting
please,
for?
please,
Donate now.
kindly donate.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much for that, Miss. And aside from those, you've mentioned earlier that you have like the community outreach program. How, and you've mentioned earlier as well that every month there is an assigned OM for that,
Yes.
and under them will be volunteering for a specific activity. So if ever that the employee is not part of that OM, how can he or she volunteer?
We have also this weekend volunteering session. We partnered with, I know most of you knew Kusina ni Santa Marta, which is located in Cathedral, Cebu City. So they have a feeding every weekend, so that will go for Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So please, if you have time, you have the luxury of time to be in Colon, kindly visit Kusina ni Santa Marta. You can be a volunteer there. You can help wash the dishes. prepare the food, clean the
Serve, yeah.
area, serve the food. So I wanted you to check, no, to see for yourself if you really wanted something like this. But then, if you want something else, you can always talk to me. You can visit us at the 9F mission office, 9th floor mission office, and then we can talk about it. So there are a lot of ways to do volunteer.
Yes.
We are also partnered with VDRC, the SWD, like a, I forgot the acronym. It's like a their bodega for their family food packs. So from time to time they accept volunteers who can who can pack their food packs. So please let me know then so we can arrange.
Yeah, that's amazing. So again, if you want to volunteer and if you have any like suggestion for community that you want to extend a help, then you can check out and visit the mission office located at the 9th floor of Skyrise City building. If Miss May is not available, once
Yes.
you go there, then you can just talk to any of the
Yes.
staff of mission
And
department.
then you can also ask for my number if you really wanted to have me
Yes.
personally, no?
And
With
you
the
can also
questions.
message them through Facebook,
Yes, Qualfon
Qualfon
Stride.
Cebu, Qualfon Stride Cebu.
Yes.
Yes. So again, Qualfon Stride Cebu. You can like and also you can add as a friend
Yes.
because there are two pages.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just go there and give them a message if you have any inquiries or if you have any suggestions for a community that you want to help with, then you can do that. And now the last question I have here is, what is the best thing that you have heard from an employee about Give at Work?
I think it's not about heard, no? Okay, most of the outreach activities I was there, so our shakies were there. So maybe the feeling of fulfillness, no, the that I can see on their eyes. So it's not about the words anymore, no. It's how they see the people, how they look at them. Okay, sometimes my God, our communities are very, very difficult. Sometimes, kato sa mga muang previous nga community nga, muang giagian, very difficult kaayo. So, I knew galisod sila. The volunteers, very galisod jud sila. But then after the activity, they were very fulfilled. They were able to help people get nga who are in need, and then they were able to experience a different kind of life, na very different sa ilaha. So that's the kuan jud. That's the best feeling nga makita na ko nga happy sila and very fulfilled in what they do.
Wow. Congratulations, Miss May, for that. And of course, I would like to also congratulate your team for a very successful family day
Thank you.
and sports fest. And of course, with that, we are also celebrating our 13 years
Yes.
of Qualfon Cebu. So congratulations to all the Qualfon employees
Oh my
because
God.
Qualfon has reached 13 years here in
Yes.
Cebu.
A lot of people are already in the 13.
Yes. So again, thank you so much,
Yes,
Miss,
you're
for
welcome.
sharing about Give at Work and for inspiring us to help back to the community and for giving us the idea that aside from earning money and from working here at Qualfon, you can also give back to other people through Give at Work program of
Yes.
Qualfon.
Thank
So
you.
clearly, Qualfon is really living by our statement or mission statement: "We the best BPO,
Yes.
make people's lives
Lives
better."
better.
All right. So again, to our employees, our communities who wish to donate for our back to school campaign, you can visit 9th floor office if you have any
Yes.
questions. Or we also have like posters and boxes located on the ground floor and 11th floor and soon on the 10th floor. So you can just check it out and then you can just drop your requirements or your donations there.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
so
you so much.
help our community so that you will have this feeling of unity and sensitivity against, I am not against, but sensitivity towards other people.
Yes.
All right. And of course, special shout out to those viewers who are really stay tuned to our
Yes.
community live, and of course the family of Miss May and the
Yes.
mission team. Hello, everyone. And yeah, speaking of the SWD, since you have mentioned earlier about
Yes.
DSWD. Last week,
Wow.
Qualfon has received or had received another award. This is from DSWD. Here.
Yes.
Um, Qualfon Philippines is being recognized as the outstanding regional partner because we have participated
Yes.
their sustainable livelihood
Levy
program. Yes,
program. Yeah, I heard
and
about it.
during the Solong Bayanihan 2018,
Mm-hmm.
Solidarity and Innovation in Bridging Opportunities for Livelihood. So it means
Yes.
we really extend our
Oh.
help to the community because of this
Mm-hmm.
award. And at the same time, one of our employees here at Qualfon,
Yes.
Kervin Dominese, is awarded as the Grand Champion for Siebel Award.
Civil Award.
Yeah, so
Yes.
congratulations, Kervin.
Congrats, Kevin.
And if the time permits, Kervin will be with us for our community live maybe next week. So stay
Hopefully.
tuned for that. If you want to know more about what is Siebel and what is the experience of Kervin from being just a simple child or a simple person
Mm-hmm.
to becoming a part of Qualphone.
Qualfon.
All right, so stay tuned for that. And then, of course, Qualphone Cebu is also hiring for customer service representative. You can check out the recruitment office or check out our Facebook page, Qualphone Cebu, for our hiring updates. And again, thank you so much, Miss
You're
May, for gracing the
welcome. Thank you,
show.
Sam.
Knowing that your shift is,
It's okay.
yeah, it's beyond your shift, but you are still here explaining to us what is Give at Work and enlightening us what is volunteering is all about here at
Mm-hmm.
Qualphone. And of course, to those people who are watching right now, thank you so much for tuning in and see you again next week. And this has been Joha, your host for today. Always remember to be the best because you are the best. Good night. I mean, good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Bye bye.